Hello everybody, welcome to Pralines, Deliciousness from the World of Art. The protagonist of this episode is Paco Minuesa, born in Jaén in Andalusia in 1955. Minuesa's early work exudes a palpable love towards humanity, a characteristic that remains the essential facet of his output. At a certain point of his artistic pursuit, Minuesa starts to indulge himself in revisiting old masters' works, especially Leonardo's, Vermeer's, Velázquez's. Driven by this passion, he has been working for years, utilizing the satirical tools of parody to elaborate variations on some of the most famous masterpieces. At the core of this practice, we should mention Minuesa's expertise in cartooning, an activity that has long seen him design various cartoons for El País, the most read Spanish newspaper. In the meantime, he deeply explores the secrets of the old master's craft, a process that requires him to constantly hone his skills, which eventually brings him to two parallel paths, both of which aim to breathe new life into his vision centering on daily miracles. Paco Minuesa holds that every moment is precious and unique because none will ever recur in the same way. If one learns to look at life with a keen eye, one will perceive that each and every life's moment is extraordinary. Minuesa's work, therefore, focuses on two key points. Firstly, it celebrates the scenes of everyday life whose source materials are the photography shots he takes while roaming the streets of the world. One can walk around Milan and realize how many wonders lie hidden behind trivial scenes, as that of a family sitting at a bar table to have some drinks, or that of tourists standing in queue waiting to get on the bus, or that of a father who stops to smoke a cigarette while taking his baby for a walk in his pram. Minuesa impresses all the people he encounters with his loving look. A girl falling asleep on a bench or another girl walking her dog around. We can say that his art manifests an authentic love towards people in all their diversity of gender, race, and age. People in their advanced age, though suffering from physical challenges, are still considered part of the wonder of this world, let alone young people. They beautifully populate his paintings while having a snack in a park or a luncheon after a visit in some museum. Notably, Minuesa is enamored with the theme of maternity. Mothers act as friends, guides, and protectors for their children who, across the tumultuous waves of life, face difficulties with a certain fragility like a paper boat. Secondly, Minuesa showcases an evident penchant for surrealism. The Spanish artist depicts a group of flamenco dancers above whom a rain of confetti is pouring down, or a bus equipped with wings ready to take tourists on a fantastic sightseeing tour, or people in a queue waiting behind a door situated among a desert mountain landscape. And because life is a succession of miracles, what is more miraculous than the love of a young couple that Minuesa immortalizes by painting them walking on water, or a family that stands close together to cope with the chaos of a metropolitan city? Minuesa's recreation of the world's most celebrated painting, La Gioconda, is so touching and brilliant. La Gioconda is represented by a kindergarten teacher who tenderly looks after a group of children. He even goes further to consider beauty as the true cure, the healthy alimentation our world desperately needs. On a large-scale canvas, some common people he photographed on the streets are displayed on a music staff. People, when loved, have the potential to generate messages of harmony, joy, and order. The surrealist aspect provides visual metaphors to strengthen public sensibility towards the human condition. Minuesa deals with the monumental crisis and the plight of millions of people who are forcibly displaced operates worldwide at the mercy of the forces of nature. He also tackles the theme of the exertion of power. In one painting, we notice that banknotes replace hearts. In the eyes of the social elite, we are merely sweets available for their own consumption at any moment. It's also illusory to believe that we can assert ourselves through our capacities. In fact, we are severely controlled and we appear as naked as a small fish in a glass bowl. Minuesa further voices his concern over the relationships between men and women, often accentuated by conflicts and misunderstanding, which lead to persistent threats of violence. The power of Paco Minuesa rests in his immense human sensibility. He's keen at capturing, amidst the hustle and bustle of life, moments of refined poetry and inspirations which provide cues for profound reflections. He's able, thanks to his technical prowess, to translate all these motions onto the canvas with stunning end results. I stop here. Thank you for listening. Don't miss the next episode of Pralines, Deliciousness from the World of Art.